Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently embroiled in a in a slight rebellion here. We are making some progress down over here. We need to move these guys over and ideally fight these forces. Now, we're moving pretty slowly here, which is a little bit unfortunate. I've also started raising troops up here. We don't have many to raise, only around 15,000. But I've started to raise troops up here to hopefully deal with this populist uprising. We'll see how much progress we actually get done on that. So for now, could we call in allies to that? Hang on. We should probably call these into the, yeah, we'll lose renown, but that's okay. We're going to call these into the uprising. We're not going to call them into the independence war. I want them to focus on that uprising if they're going to help us. So that'll be fine. We'll keep an eye on our outliner here to see how this raise is going. Excellent. Our allies have joined this war. They don't have a ton of troops, but we'll see how that ends up going. We lose a little stress here. I mean, our ruler didn't have any stress, so that's okay. We are going to come down here and begin to siege over here. We don't have a siege commander in this army, apparently, and we should get one. Let's go ahead and grab this guy will do. Excellent. So this force is definitely moving very slow. They're also taking attrition because they're starving, and we're going to have to be a little bit careful about that. I'm not going to go too aggressive here. I mean, supplies in this region are very, very low. There's no doubt about that. We're 29% war score right now, and we're going to go ahead and take over this barony. We will get some ticking war score. These guys are up here, and they don't appear to be sieging that back at the moment. I actually want to continue heading over this way. We'll see where they go from here. Okay, so they're pushing in over to here. I doubt that we catch them there, unless they let us. Yeah, we're just so slow. That's fine, I guess. We'll gain 20 tread. That's fine. Yeah, we don't catch these guys. We're going to come down and work on that siege there. And I want to check in on these guys. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, they moved in and attacked us. I gotcha. Okay, so we're moving up over here. We can maybe come attack this populist uprising force. That'll be fine for the moment. It's not ideal, but I wasn't paying attention. Fair enough. So I'm going to leave a small force of levy troops here. And they're going to start a slow siege. The rest of these are going to chase... Actually, that's a big attrition. Maybe we're just going to resupply. What's the supply limit here? Good enough. Okay, so this is going to be hostile territory here. If we're going to resupply, it'll have to be up here. This siege will finish. And we're going to head in over this way. I'm actually potentially interested in seeing about moving across this river with this force. Maybe we can catch these guys? Not so much, but we can threaten them. I'd be very happy about catching them up here. And in fact, we do catch a portion of them. So that's really good. And the rest of these are not letting up on their siege. So we're going to stack wipe that. And of course, we lost that battle. I want to come up over... Not here. I want to come up over here. These guys are going to head up over here and defeat this populist uprising force. That'll be fine for the moment. And of course, we win the battle here. Now I want to make our way over this way. We are going to take heavy attrition on the way, and I'm aware of that. I'm also aware of the fact that they don't want to fight this. Interesting. So this siege is not over just yet, and this is more troops here than we need. We're going to move these guys out and just have them resupply up here for now. Cool. So these guys appear to have been intercepted by this force. This is going very poorly for us up here. Okay. We should probably call dynasty members in. Oh, no, we already did that. Of course. So, yeah, this is going exceptionally poorly for us up here. So where are these guys retreating to? They're retreating up to here. We're going to raise any remaining troops up there for them. So that's fine. Not amazing, but fine. Now, these guys moving over here is actually a problem for us. And the reason for that is because of the location of these fords. These guys are going to have to turn around. We're still going to fight this force here. Of course, we're going to stack wipe them. That's expected. Then we're going to come over this way, and we're going to try to make our way down this river. We're kind of pursuing them, and it's not a great situation. We're going to group these guys together for the time being, and I want these guys to actually head in here. We're going to see if they cross this ford or not. Right now, they're not looking like they want to. So that's just fine by me. Boy, they have armies everywhere up here. Okay. Good to know. These guys are still retreating up there. They will arrive there eventually. We're definitely concerned about this uprising right now. They are... It is possible that they win, but it's not hugely likely. Okay, so we win that. We're going to move up over this way. These guys are going to move down to here, and they can move into this ford. So we're at 74% on the Independence War right now. Ticking is on our side. Battles are on our side. Occupation is on our side. We're not actually gaining any more from occupation right now. So this siege might not be useful, but it's only 9 days. So I think we'll go ahead and take it. And let's see. Where was this? That was this one. Yeah, that's expected. Okay. So we're going to group these forces together. And that'll be fine for the moment. We're going to check in on this force. They're going to group together with these guys. And then they're going to turn around and give battle over here. Actually, let's have them head in now. Cool. Is this the same one? Yeah, that's the same battle. Okay. That's not relevant, and these guys will group together. At this time, I want to take a look at the situation here. Sure. So, I mean, there's a lot of enemies up here, and we need to get up here and deal with them. There's no doubt about that. But for the time being, we're going to have these guys come in over here, group together to spread out the supplies. And then they're going to head in down here. I'd love to catch this force. I don't think catching the force ends the war, under any circumstances. But we're going to catch some of them for sure here. The rest are going to flee, and we can siege this back. Not like that's actually going to get us too much. For the time being, these guys, I would like them to just recuperate. That's it for right now. Just recuperate. So we're going to catch this small force. These guys are actually locked into coming back, which is somewhat ridiculous. I don't know why they do this. This is very silly of them. And only half of them are doing this, no less. Now the others are coming. This is very strange. And now we catch them up here. So we're at 84%. Cool. Actually, it looks like we don't catch them, which is a little odd. Ah, so this guy finally got around to firing. And that's okay. So where is this? Up here. Okay. Sounds good. Well, not exactly good, but you know what I mean. We're going to call these guys into this uprising as well. Okay. So, at this time, we're going to catch this force here. This is going to put us up to 85%. Or, well, we're at 85% right now. Okay. And that brought us down to 82%. Ah, they finished up their occupation. So it's going to be 18 months at this time until they lose from taking war score. Or a little under 18 months, actually. So we're going to need to deal with these populists for sure. And the question is, how are we going to go about doing that? Well, the answer is a lot of these are actually overlapping in where they are. So we're hoping that they're going to fight each other. For the time being, these lads are going to head down here and try to fight this force. They're actually coming in over here. So we're going to do that. Now, we don't care about their sieges at this point. We're bringing this force up. We're hoping to catch this army. That's the idea here. We'll see if we succeed. I don't necessarily think that we will. Well, we're going to catch some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. And that's actually ideal for us. So we'll catch this force here, and we're going to hope that these guys turn around and walk back into us. They might. They very well might. And in fact, that is what they're doing. So they're locked in, and we are going to move up over here and fight them. Beautiful. They're trying to get out of there. We're at 87% right now. Now we're going to check in on these guys. This is a slow siege happening. That's going to take 11 months, allegedly. Let's go ahead and put this guy in. And with any luck, it won't take 11 months. Okay, so this is additional populists. We're not surprised by this. This is all completely expected. Once we are out of this independence war, then things are going to suddenly turn for the better for us. Like, very, very quickly. So that'll be fine. And we will wipe out this force here. No problem. That puts us up to 90%. Now we're going to try to head up over this way and attempt to take out this force, or maybe these guys. We'll see what's most likely for us. We're at 91% right now, and we do need a new marshal. We'll put this guy in. Okay. Now, we're going to call these guys into our third uprising. And that's okay for now. Now, we're very concerned at this point about this uprising. That's for sure. We're incredibly concerned about that. And that's actually why we are doing this siege here. There's 9 months left here. And we're hoping that this will finish soon. If that does finish, then we should be in a position where this war, assuming that this is in the correct war. Let's see. Holder here is this guy. He is part of this uprising. So this is actually incorrect. Okay. We're going to march down here, fight these guys. Now, these guys are going to come in. They're definitely going to come in. We don't have the cash to hire mercs. We don't have the faith to hire holy orders. But if we can end this independence war, we can still turn this. So I think that we don't do this. What we need is to get past them down here. That's what we really need here. Or to win this battle. Now, these guys are taking attrition, but they also have that first army of Novgorod there. So that's not really a viable technique. This rally point is currently considered in enemy territory. So we need to have it like up here. We can only raise 1,000 troops here. But we'll get started on that. Once this war is over, we're going to be in a much better position. But will it be too late, is the question. Will it be too late? These casualties are not going to be great. Actually, this bumped down to 37%. Wasn't this at 47? Interesting. So we're heading in over this way. I don't think that we're actually going to catch anything here, but maybe we will. We hope we do. That would be ideal. We do actually catch them. That's beautiful. So this could end the war. And this guy is not the war leader, I don't think. So it should be fine. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so that puts us at 97. We're going to turn around and come back over here. We're making money right now, and we're going to need to ransom off some of these prisoners, but I'm going to wait until after this war is over, I think. Why is it selecting the county? Oh, right. It's because you can't click on that button anymore because the tooltip's too big. Yeah, that's a problem. Hopefully Paradox will fix that eventually. We're 97% right now. Do we want to just take the ticking war score? Well, we kind of need to take stock of what this is going to look like after. Let's go ahead and continue chasing these guys. It's going to be under 3 months now before this is ready to go. You can see these guys are moving in, and we have to retreat, but we don't really have anywhere to go per se. But we're going to run away. This battle is going to be in 14 days. We're going to leave in how long? 11 days if we go up over this way. I mean, that delays it. I don't think that gets us out. Okay. So we're going to need to continue to chase these lads. Or maybe just siege this. That might not be the worst idea, considering how much attrition we've got going on. We're 98%, and ticking war score will get this done very, very soon. So these guys are going to get caught here. This was fully expected at this point. And we're hoping to be able to retreat out of here up to this direction. And we'll do that as soon as we can. Schemer discovered. Yeah, we're not surprised by that. Okay, so we're retreating here. This war is over. So we're going to need to go into our UI scale and turn that down. And we're going to need to enforce our demands here. All of those guys go to prison. Perfect. Now, so that we can see again, we're going to turn this back up to 200%. Perfect. There we go. Okay. So, there's one of those done. Next. We're going to take these guys, and we're going to split off a large section, or actually, we're going to split off just around like 30,000 total troops. I'd also like to split off all the knights. This will be somewhat tedious. Okay. I'd also like to consolidate together the levies. I don't think such a thing exists in CK3, does it? Because I would like this... No, there we go. I would like this to actually be 30,000 fully reinforced. That would be the goal here. Okay. So we're going to do that. Select these guys. I don't think there's any real consolidation possible here. So we're going to take these 17,000 and disband them. Yes, they will take time to return home. I'm aware of this. Now, as far as the populists go, we've got a section of them that are down over here. And those are who these guys are going to immediately turn and go after. So they're going to make their way up over here. That's going to take 11 months, and there's an embarkation in there. So that's going to take some time, for sure. I would love to put in a army organizer. That would be perfect. I don't think that we have one, but we'll check. No, I don't see one. So instead, we're just going to put in this guy. Okay. Now, we are going to begin raising additional troops up over here. And we're going to need somewhere around 30,000 here as well. Then we're going to be able to start going after these uprisings properly. So that's the idea here. These guys are gathering. There's only a few days left. Now, we've already got 1,000 troops over here. We're going to want even more. These guys, they are a ways away still. But we should be able to get these uprisings under control fairly easily. Now, what is this other faction? This other faction is the Norwegian Orthodox populists. They've been threatening for a long time, as well as the peasant rabble. So that's not too frightening there. So we're going to need somewhere around 30 to 40,000 up here. That'll be ideal. And we're going to go after this force as soon as we can. So that's 4 months there. Cool. We're also going to ransom off all of these prisoners who are not vassals to help work out of debt. That's all very, very, very important. No, not this guy. Okay. So this gentleman. Basically everyone here who doesn't say vassal. That is the overall idea here. We can also demand a payment from this person, and so we shall. 50 gold is not a lot, but it's helpful at this moment. Cool. So we're going to get all of these done. This will not pull us fully out of debt under any circumstances, but it will get us much, much closer, is the idea. Cool. So there's that done for now. That's not all of them, but that will do for the moment. We've got some 10,000, make that 15 with these guys over here. We do need a new chancellor, and we are going to put in this guy. Beautiful. Okay. So these armies, once they finish retreating, are going to all be grouped together. And like I said, we're looking for around 30,000 troops here. Then we're going to come down after this force, because that's where their leader is. We've got 22,000 here right now. 23, 24, 25, 26. We do get a new stewardship lifestyle perk, and we are, I think, going to take fearful troops right now. Men-at-arms maintenance reduction would be nice. 28, 29, and 30. Cool. So we're going to stop gathering that, and they are going to immediately make their way down over here. Now, they'll arrive there in 4 months. That's going to be after this siege. That's okay. We'll redirect them in a moment. These guys are going to be heading into the water here. That's going to cost 427. So that's expected. But they're going to be able to make their way over here quite quickly. I'm wondering if this is navigable here, or if we should perhaps instead come here. That would take 9 months versus 6 months. This would be the same 6 months. Okay. I think we're going to come up here for the moment. And these guys are heading on down. We're going to keep an eye on this. We'll arrive here first before our other army arrives. Okay. And we are going to have to deal with this Old Tangri uprising as well. They don't have the troop quantities over here to deal with this. Now, they are going to finish this siege. We should be able to siege it back fairly quickly. And I'm just taking a look at attritions here. Yeah, this path is slightly better for us. Cool. So that's on its way. We are embarking over here. And we may also want to raise up another army to deal with the gentlemen over here. And the question is, where is this leader? He's actually up here as well. Good to know. So both of these leaders are up in this vicinity. The Egyptian leader is actually in Greece, and he's fighting right now. Interesting. He's losing that fight. Cool. Well, this is definitely the more important one right now. So we're going to make our way over. And we are going to fight him. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to crush these uprisings. There won't be a huge problem here. I don't foresee this being particularly difficult. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.